Good morning, students. Let's continue with the same chapter. Chapter 11, Construction. Today's learning outcome, students will be able to construct the angle of 30 degree, 22.5 degree, 75, 15 degree, 105 degree and 135 degree with the help of ruler and compass. And also you will be able to construct a triangle in which base is given, base angle is also given, and the sum of other two sides are given to you. Now students, let us start with the construction of angle of 30 degree, 22.5 and 15 degree. We have to construct angle of 30 degree, 22.5 and 15 degree. Now first of all, let us start with the angle of 30 degree with the help of compass and scale. Now first of all, we have to draw an ray. Let us name it as OB. Now we have to open our compass with a convenient radius, and O as a center, we have to draw a semicircular arc. This arc cuts OB ray at C point, right? Now with C as a center and with the same radius, we have to draw another arc which cut the semicircular arc at D, right? Now this is an arc for the 60 degree angle, right? We have to construct the 30 is a bisector of 60, it is a half. When we bisect this angle, then it will become 30. Now we have to draw one more arc from C, that means with center C, and another arc from D which cut the previous arc. Now name this point as A. Now join OA, and this becomes the angle of 30 degree. Now this becomes the angle of 30 degree. In this way we can construct the angle of 30 degree. Now students, let us construct angle 22.5 degree. For that, first of all we have to construct the 90 degree angle, and then we have to bisect that 90 and 45, then half of 45 is 22. That means we have to start with 90 degrees. Now once again draw an arc OB. Now at O we have to construct the angle of 90 degree. Yesterday we have learned how to construct the angle of 90 degree, right? So let us start with 90 degree angle. First of all, we have to construct. Now O as a center, we have to draw semicircular arc, then arc of 60, then 120. Now here we have the angle of 90 degree. Now beta, we have to construct 45 degree, that means half of 90. Now with C as a center and the same radius, we have to draw an arc. Now E as a center, this is a point E, right? We have to cut the previous arc. And now where these two arcs intersect each other, mark that point as G and join OG dotted. This is an angle of 45 degree. Now we have to bisect this angle and it becomes 22.5. Once again with C as a center, draw an arc with the same radius, and from this G point we have to cut the previous arc and mark this point of intersection as A and join with O. And here you have the angle of 22.5 degree. So angle AOB is 22.5 degree. To construct the angle of 15 degree. 15 is a half of 30 and 30 is a half of 60. That means we have to start with an angle of 60 degree. So once again, first of all, we have to draw angle of first semicircular arc with a convenient radius from A. A as a center, we have to draw semicircular arc. Now mark this point C where it cuts the ray AB. Now C as a center with the same radius, we have to draw another arc. Mark this point as D. Now with C as a center, draw an arc. Then from D as a center, draw another arc which cut the previous arc. Mark this point as E and join with AE. Now this is the angle of 30 degree, already we have done. Now next step for 15 degree. With C as a center, draw an arc, and now from this point P, this is the point P. From point P, cut the previous arc and mark this as F. Now join AF. This is 15 degree angle. It forms 15 degree. It is 15 degree angle. So it is angle FAB. It is 15 degree, half of 30. Now we are going to construct the angle of 75, 105 and 135 degree. Now students, here we have to construct the angle of 75 degree, 105 and 135. Now first of all 75 degree. Now but for 75 degree, first of all again we have to construct the 90 degree angle, right? Now you know how to construct the 90 degree angle? With O as a center and convenient radius, we have to draw semicircular arc once again. Now first of all complete the 90 degree. C point, draw an arc from C and this becomes D. Then from D draw another arc, it is E. Now from D once again draw the arc upward and then from E cut the previous arc. Now for 75 degree, beta, we have to bisect the area between 90 degree and 60. Okay, we have to draw one arc from D, another arc from this point F. D. Okay, and then from F we have to cut this arc. And this is the angle of 75 degree. Mark this point as A, this point as A, and join with O. And this is the 75 degree. So here you have the angle of 75 degree. Angle AOB 75 degree. Now students, 105. Now for 105, once again we have to construct the angle of 90 degree, right? Now after constructing the angle of 90 degree, you have to draw 105. As you know, this is arc of 120 and it is the point for 90 degree. In between 120 and 90, we have to construct 105. Now put a compass from at F, that means F as a center, we have to draw an arc. Then from E, we have to cut the previous arc and mark this point as A, this point as A, and this is the angle of 105 degree. So here the angle AOB is 105 degree. Now students, angle of 135. For 135, once again we have to construct 90 degree, right? Now after 90, as we have drawn from the arc from C, that is the D point, and then from D to E. Now from E we have to draw one more arc, that is of 180 degree, and mark this point as G, right? Now F as a center. For 135, F as a center, we have to draw one arc and G, from G cut the previous arc, right? And where these two arcs intersect, mark that point as A. This point is A, and here you have the angle of 135. This complete angle is 135 degree. Here the angle AOB, it is 135 degree. Now here you have one question. Construct a triangle ABC in which BC is 7 centimeter, angle B is given to you 75, and the sum of other two sides, that is AB plus AC, is 13 centimeter. Now let us see how to construct this triangle. Now students, here's the question. Construct a triangle ABC in which BC 7 cm, angle B 75 degree and sum of other two sides AB plus AC is given 13 cm. Right? Now BC, you have to take, let us draw the rough figure. BC as a base 7 cm. Then you have to construct the angle of 75 degree at B. Now the sum of other two sides are given to you. For that you have to draw an arc from B and mark the point D. Then you have to join AC. Okay? Then we have to draw the perpendicular bisector of AC. Where it cuts AD, that becomes A. And we have to join with C. This is a rough construction for this part, beta. Now let us start with the construction. AB base 7 cm. 7 cm base. BC. At B we have to construct the angle of 75 degree. For that, first of all, we have to construct 90. We know how to construct 75. Now here you have the 75 degree angle. Now after this you have to open your compass 13 centimeter. This is 75 degree angle, right? Open your compass 13 centimeter and B as a center. You have to draw an arc and mark this point as D. Join DC. Now we have to draw the perpendicular bisector of DC. Now C as a center, open your compass more than half. Draw one arc from the left hand side, another from right hand side. Then from D, cut these arcs. Now we have to join these two. Now we have to join P and Q point. Okay? And now where this perpendicular bisector intersect the BD, mark this point as A. This point is A. Now join A with C. Right? Now this is a required triangle ABC. Here you have a complete triangle ABC. Here, if you have noted down, if you measure with the scale, side A and C, the sum must be 13 centimeters.